Hello, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. On today's video I am doing test route 13 of the Farnborough Test Centre route. So join me as we navigate this route together, as I give you a detailed walkthrough on what to do, what to expect, and how to be best prepared to navigate this easily. So like you already know, I've said in previous videos that one of the reasons why I'm doing this is because I failed my first test. And that's because when I came into the country, I had my international license and I had a 1 year gap to use that before I changed to the UK license. And when I did, so I was just driving and I was watching YouTube videos, but I never watched any video of the test routes. So on my first test, 1 minute into the test, I had failed because I used the wrong route, the wrong lane, and it was so painful because I ended up doing the whole 40 minutes, but I knew that I failed in the first minute. So one thing this does for you is it makes you familiar with the route, and of course makes you know what to expect. So there are cars in front of me, I'll be overtaking them, I won't be stopping on the left. If you've watched my previous videos, I've always mentioned that I think one of the first things you would always be required to do is to park on the left here, right? They'll ask you to pull over on the left, and they want to see how you do your observations, your controls, and they might also want to give you some information about the test. So do well to know what to do. Okay, so generally when using the third exit, like I will be doing now, the second lane is sufficient for you to do the third exit. So I'm going to be on the second lane now to use the third exit at the Quaint roundabout. By the way, if you stay on the right, you can also use the roundabout, but the reason why I'm here today is because so you get familiar, even though I know currently the left lane is currently closed due to a roadwork going on there, but I just want you to be familiar with the lane to use. What happens if you're on the middle lane? By the time you're exiting the roundabout, you'll be on the left, and that allows you to be able to maneuver easily without needing to come back to your right. But then I know because of the closed road now, okay, I think it has been opened. So generally in the UK, when you're driving and then any of the essential services, fire service, police, doctors, ambulances are having their blue lights on, you are required to actually stop for them. Okay, you see now, so the road has been open. So but by being on the left lane, you see now, okay, I can't show you behind. There was a learner on my right. He actually struggled to enter the left lane. So that's what you avoid when you use the middle lane to use the third exit when coming from the test center at the Queen's roundabout, right? So always use the middle lane for the third exit, except you're using the fourth exit, then you stay on the right. But then by using the middle lane, it ensures that you are on the left when you are exiting the roundabout and don't slow other cars that might want to overtake you. Please take note of this information, it's very important. I've said it a lot. I'm turning left here, mirrors signaling, that's a bit late. I was explaining, so I didn't respond quickly to my exiting. So, and then I'm turning left at the junction. So I'm going to stay on the left. So I'm heading towards, and I'm giving way to my right oncoming vehicles. No vehicle is coming. Of course, I keep on going. And in about 350 meters, I will be turning left, right, heading towards Aldershot. So this test route 13, by the way, so just get familiar with them. It just helps you better prepared. So I'm turning left, mirror, signaling, then I'm entering, and then of course here I'm also signaling, even though everybody knows I'm going there, but I'm signaling. There's no harm signaling. Turn off my signal and I keep on going. It's 30 miles per hour here, so there's a traffic light in front of me, so I'm going to approach slowly because it's been green for a long time. In case it's starting to turn, you see, I'll press my brakes a bit. Okay, it's still green, that means I can go, and then I keep accelerating now. And I will be using the left on the next traffic light, heading for the Wellington Avenue. So signaling already after using my mirrors, and then I'm turning gradually to enter within my lane, because there are 2 lanes here and you want to ensure that you are within your lane just to avoid hitting other cars that might be on the right. So I can see that traffic light was red, so I started slowing down, but now it's gone green again. But because I'm approaching a roundabout, I'm going to slow down again. On this roundabout, I'm using the second exit, so I'm staying on the left lane, maintaining my lane, and then gradually using my mirrors now, and then signaling, and then continuing on my journey. So at the next roundabout, I will be turning left using the first exit. So mirrors, signaling, and then slowing down to give way here. But there's no one coming as it seems at the moment, and then turn left. It's 30 miles per hour, so I want to ensure that I'm at the appropriate speed. Can be tempting to overspeed, especially when the road seems free in front of you, but don't. Always watch your speed and ensure you are on the appropriate speed. So at the roundabout, I am using the third exit, so mirrors, signaling, and then I position towards the right because it's not a multi-lane roundabout. Then nobody's coming, I'm giving way, and then I maintain the right here. First exit, second exit, mirrors, signal left, and then I enter the center of this lane and I keep going. So there's a traffic light in front of me here, so I'm going to approach slowly because it's been green for some time, and you see now it's going red, so I'm approaching slowly, slowing down to give way. Okay, that's me. So continuing straight, maintaining my lane here. There are two mini roundabouts close to each other here, so you have to be careful. You can see the sign in front of me, so I'm approaching slowly to give it to my right. There's nobody coming on my right. So, and the way the roundabout is, you might not be able to maneuver around the curb, the circle. I'm turning right here, so you just navigate the way you can. So of course I have a chance to do that here, and then turning, so I see the roundabout here after using my mirrors, and I keep going forward. So I'm slowing down here to give way. There's no vehicle coming. So as it stands now, I can maintain a very large extent of my lane and then borrow a little from the other lane. So I don't really have to signify or signal here. But then this car in front of me, I have to overtake the car. So I'll slow down, give way, no vehicle is coming, mirrors, a signal, and I'll overtake the lorry. Then mirrors, signal, come back to my lane. So the difference was on the first approach, because the cars were a little bit not covering the whole of my lane, I could manage some of my lane and just maneuver to overtake the cars. But then for the lorry, I changed my lane totally, and then I came back to my lane. So that's why I was using my signals for that, my indicators. So there is a mini roundabout here, very tricky. It's not evident until you climb, and then now you can see. So you're approaching slowly. I'm turning left on the roundabout, so mirrors, and I'm signaling left, approaching slowly to give way to the cars coming on my right. There is no car coming now. Now to enter this bend is also tricky, so it's a little bit sharp, so you must be careful to enter appropriately. So yeah, and then once you are in, keep going. So now I can see that bus coming from a distance. I know that it's not going to contain the two of us, so I'm going to decide to wait for the bus here, and I'm going to wait. So now signals, mirrors, then mirror signals. Actually, that's what I did. Don't mind my reversed use of words. So now I'm turning right here. So I approach slowly. I'm signaling. But then because it's a lane for the right as well, I'm going to approach slowly to give way. Nobody's coming, and then I turn into. So because of the parked cars, I couldn't maintain my lane properly. But like I said, I'm using a large chunk of my lane and just a little from the right. So I'm going to maintain. I keep going. You might be asked to do a reverse parallel parking here, front one, whatever it is you're asked to do. You might be asked to, but I won't do one here. Yes, because I think I've done a couple in my previous video, so I'll just keep going to ensure that the video is short and you get to get as much value from it in the shortest time possible. So there is a sharp bend here. I'm going to approach slowly, just in case a vehicle is coming. There is no one coming, I'm observing. Okay, and then once I get some bit of ice, I can then increase my speed again, which I'm doing now. At the junction, I am turning left. So mirrors, signaling, approaching gradually because the car coming, then say thank you then for slowing down, give way. Okay, then there's no car coming. Keep going now. Now here I'm exiting this, I'm going left here, so I'm going to keep going here. So now you see it looks like it's straight, but it's an exit, because if you check the lines, anybody coming from this place now out to that lane I came from will be giving way to their right. Their right. So it means that this is an exit. Well, while you might not be penalized for not signaling, but I did signal to exit because I was leaving a major road, so to say, to a minor road in the context of the two roads side by side. see a car coming, so I'm going to slow down to wait for them. Then I keep on moving. I'm turning right, the junction here, use my mirrors, signal, and approach the line slowly. On this point, you need to move to the lines and stay on it so that you can see properly. Yeah, so now I have eyes on both sides of the road, and then I can see that it's free now, and then I'm going in. So I'm going to decide to wait for those bicycles to move ahead. Okay, and I keep moving. So at the roundabout, I'm continuing straight, giving way to my right. No one is coming. Keep on going. It's a mini roundabout, so I don't have enough space to do mirrors, signaling. So I'm just going to continue straight like I did. Now mini roundabout in front of me. I'm continuing straight as well on this one. So approach slowly to give way to my right. There is no one coming on my right now, so I'm going to keep going. Now I can navigate here, mirrors here, signal here. So that roundabout, even though mini roundabout, it had enough space for me to be able to do all of that. So that was why I did that there. And I'm turning left here, mirrors, signaling left. You can always use ×2 on traffic lights like this so that you don't have to just wait looking at the screen, waiting on the particular traffic light. And of course, it's free now, so keep on moving. Now I'm maintaining the left lane here too because I'm entering a dual carriageway. So it's 30 miles per hour at this point. I'm on the center of my lane. Very important that you maintain the center of your lane at all times. Then I'm using the first exit, so I'm using my mirrors, signaling to indicate I'll be exiting the roundabout on the first exit. Giving way to my right, no car is coming. And then now, because it's going to a national speed limit, I try to increase my speed to build up some speed first. So currently on 41, 44, 46, 58, 51, and then just build your speed during the slip road. Mirrors now, signaling. I keep building my speed, keep building. Cars in behind me knows I want to enter now. I'm on 64 already, so now I'm entering, and then I am on 67 now, so I'll stay here, just maintain this and keep going. So 67 is good enough for me on this dual carriageway. As you can see, I'm still maintaining the center of my lane. Very important that you do so. So I will be exiting from the dual carriageway shortly in about half a mile, heading towards Farnborough 83011. And then once I see the countdown, second countdown, use my mirrors, start signaling. There are cars behind me, are prepared, I know what I'm about to do. And then it's me exiting, and then I begin to slow down because I'm moving from a 70 mile per hour dual carriageway to a 30 mile per hour normal city town speed limit. And then I'm maintaining the left lane here because the right lane actually only goes right. So but the left lane goes to the first and the second exit. So here I am, and then I'm going now, maintaining my lane, mirrors, signaling, and then welcome to Farnborough, it says. So heading back to the test center. So this roundabout is just like this St. Albans roundabout. So just like it is when you're coming from the test center, so it is when you are going back as well, in the sense that the left lane only goes left, and then the right lane goes forward, turns right, and all of that. So I'm going to maintain the right lane because I'm going ahead to the test center. So you can see on the signs on the ground. So you see, so I'm maintaining this lane. My right, nobody's coming, so I'm continuing maintaining the left on the roundabout, mirrors, signal, and then I'm heading towards the test center. So when approaching the test center from St. Albans roundabout, I need to stay on the left, but on the right side of the left lane. So there are two lanes that go into 4, right? And you can see from the signs that I'm going towards gates E and F. So I'm going to stay on this lane here because I'm heading to the business park. Then give way here, it goes green, and I keep going. I maintain my lane, no signaling, I'm just going straight ahead. And then once I pass the first exit, I slow down, mirrors, and I'm signaling so the cars in front and behind know that I'm using the first exit. Goes to 40 miles per hour. Okay. Slow down. 30, from 40 to 30, and then 30 to 20. That is test route 13 done. So that's what test route 13 is all about. So take note of the roundabouts, positioning, take note of how to use the slip road to gain some speed, take note of how you exiting and then reducing your speed from 70 to 30, and then maintaining the left lane to ensure that you are on the right lane when you are leaving the roundabout. Thank you for watching. Do well to subscribe so that when the next videos are out, you are notified and you can watch them. And of course, it's also a way of saying, see the work you're doing. Thank you for making this available, and we want to support you by subscribing, sharing. See you on the next video. Bye bye.